Hello everybody, this is Mary and I'm back for an updated handbag collection. You know who you are, all who had requested this, and for that I say thank you, as well as your patience for me finally getting around to this. The first bag I would like to show you, and this will only be my Louis Vuitton collection, is this pouch right here. It's the pochette, and it is the large size. It's the newest size, and with that newest size you get the strap that's longer and fits comfortably over your shoulder as such, and then this attached longer strap might look too big for this. I'd love to know your input on it, but for the errands I'm running today, I'm going to want to carry a bigger bag, but take this smaller pochette that will hold my wallet, my keys, and my phone, and a chapstick, so I can go in and out. And I didn't want to carry the bigger bag to that. So I found that this large pochette works well. So I'm including this in the Louis Vuitton handbag collection because I'm not including my little SLGs. Anyway, this big strap might seem too big. However, I wanted to show it to you because it is the big strap that comes with the bandolier whenever you get your Speedy. And here's the other bag I have. This is my Speedy 35 and the regular monogram. I love her a lot. What I like is carrying this bigger bag with not so much in it. I'm trying to carry only what I need. And I wanted to also show you that attaches this mini pochette. And right now I'm only carrying my little cosmetic bags. This is what I usually carry my phone and keys in, but because I'm carrying them in this little bigger pochette, I thought it worked well in there. And then I just have one other bag, and then this bad boy fits in here nicely, so when I need the bigger bag I have it. And then this is the big strap that goes with it, and I like it for the crossbody, but a lot of you like to take that middle strap off and use it for just over the shoulder, which is another right way. So this is my second bag. Sometimes you'll see me looking in the mirror because I want to make sure it's getting in the camera. And this is the size 35. I've always vacillated on which size, and I've just decided that if it's a Speedy, it's worthy of being in my collection. Another 35 that I have is this 35. It's in the Abine. This is before the bandolier came out, or the strap option was there, and I'm kind of glad because I like this part with nothing on it. And I don't think I would have bought it otherwise. I do have a strap that I can attach here and here, so for crossbody, but this is my 35, and I use this a lot for work and business. So that's why this has remained in my collection. I do have a lot. I'm spoiled, but if you've seen my other videos, you're going to see I do have fewer than I used to have. This is a classic. It's also stuffed full. This particular 30, I have stuffed with a pillow that I've ordered off of eBay, and I'm not going to remember the name, but if you look for pillows for your LV Speedies, then you'll have all kinds that pop up. What I will say is I got the pillow to fit the 35, but I find it stuffs better in the 30, and it holds its shape better. And I do like to store them stuffed so that they don't get creases over time and crack, because this is canvas, as you know. So this is my third and last Speedy, and it's the 30, and the strap is inside, but I like this for crossbody, and I use this very regularly. I love my Speedies. I don't think I'd mind having the size 40 centimeters, which is quite long. I don't think I'd mind having the 25, but the 30 is the most classic for every day. 35 is great for travel and for business if you add like an iPad and other items in there. Okay, for my next one I would like to share with you, this is my Bloomsbury PM. I am a big crossbody girl. If I didn't mention that earlier, you probably know it from other videos. So let me try this on. I like the adjustable strap, and it goes over my shoulder, and then crossbody fine. Crossbody fits much more comfortably. I'm really glad I have this in my collection. I don't use it quite as much because you have to be a little bit careful on how you place things inside. And I also found that my Speedy 30 makes for the best crossbody because I have options to put more in, or like my daughter and I were shopping yesterday, and I had very few items in here, but I could put little things that we bought inside the bag, which made it nice. Wouldn't be able to do it with this crossbody, but I'm glad I have the Bloomsbury in my collection for sure. Oh my goodness, let's see, another bag that I have, Louis Vuitton, is my medium delightful. I love this because of the weight. It is incredibly lightweight. I'm usually a two-handle girl, but I like this one strap. It's really big. I was reading that you want like 2 fingers worth for comfort over the strap. And that would make sense for this because it is quite comfortable. This bag has its own little personality. You put things in it, shapes differently. This isn't a review, I gotta remember that. But I do love having this medium size in my collection. I don't use it quite as much as I thought I would, but on the days that I do use it, I'm super happy I have it. And here it is on the back. And then I do like the lining on the inside. It's that old timey that I think they replicated, or not replicated, these are all real, okay? But that they used, it's inspired from the luggage, I believe, inside the luggage from the original things they made from Louis Vuitton. Anyway, I'm regressing. Okay, let me see. Oh, this beautiful bag is my Alma PM. And I love her for dress-up occasions. I also love this silver, I think it's called, I don't remember the name. It starts with a P, and I'm going to butcher it anyway, but it is a silver. It's not obviously real silver, but I do love that color of hardware because most of the time I wear silver jewelry, so that works for me. I love this suede type of interior. And then inside I keep this other pochette because I use this as a bag. Again, this strap works well over the shoulder. Nice drop. You could wear it with a coat. Any size person could wear it, no problem. And then I do have the strap that I can put on this hook here, making this crossbody. It's not the best look, but there are times that I do like this structured bag as a crossbody. And then as I've shown you in another video, I can also put this strap across on my pochette and use it as a crossbody. So I like that it has a lot of options for me. So a lot of times I want the smaller pochette, I want the pochette to be my smaller bag for a quick errand or going across campus or something, but then have a larger bag for everything else. But this is my Alma PM. And let's see, I have this staple here that many of you have and love. This is the Eva clutch, and I love it over the shoulder, but I almost always use it crossbody because it's still for casual wear. And so I keep the strap inside my little Eva, and it works very well. Works for all weather, works for all occasions. And a lot of times when I go to work, I carry my Neverfull GM, and let me just show you that I've had this for a few years, and I already had bought it pre-loved, and the straps over time do not stay standing up, but they kind of flop. Some people like that, some people don't. I will say the canvas actually softens over time, and it becomes just a relationship. And I love this bag, and I use this, I promise, every week. I will use it as a handbag. As you know, it cinches in for that smaller look. I use it for travel because it holds everything. I can cinch it in later. But a lot of times for work, I will carry my items in here and have my wallet, keys, and phone in here. And then I can take it out and use it, and it's very functional. So I hardly ever take my Neverfull GM without taking my Eva. And there's been a lot of dispute, not a dispute rather, but different opinions on which size of Neverfull to get. If I had to pick one, I would go with the GM because I use it for travel, for work, and I can use it as a handbag. I also like the longer drop. It's over 8 inches, but it fits with everything. Each size smaller you get, the drop handle decreases, probably about 1/2 inch, I believe. But I love this bag. And I am not sorry, therefore, that I also have the medium, because even though they look very similar and a person not into handbags would not see the difference, they feel completely different to me. And I know people say, you know, you can fit everything in this bag, and it's true, you can fit a lot, but I still consider the MM as an everyday bag. I can put an iPad in, I can put a computer in it, but not with a lot of other things, so I find it more as an everyday bag. Occasionally I do cinch it because I do like that smaller look, but almost always my medium, my MM, is going to be out like this for personal preference. So I love having the MM and the GM. Also for my lifestyle, the tote bag works great for me. The PM is also a nice choice. Probably the reason I'm not interested in investing in that, even though I love totes, is that, again, the drop length will be even shorter. And so I have the Speedy and other bags that have for smaller bags. but it's also very cute. And there's good reviews on the PM also. But in my collection, I have the GM and the MM, and I'm glad they're both in the Damier E-Bean. Although, as you know from some of my other bags, like this Delightful, I like the monogram also. This has kept me from getting a Neverfull in the monogram because I have this Delightful, and it will hold everything, and I can use it for work and travel, things like that. And then this may be my last bag to show you, and I wanted just to remind everybody that keeping your bags in your dust bags are a good idea, and whenever you can talk a sales associate into getting you a drawstring one, it's a good idea. I have these primarily for my Speedies, but at this time it's also for my Totally MM. Here she is. She was my first Louis Vuitton. She'll always be in my collection. I used to wonder if I shouldn't have got the GM, which they don't even sell anymore, or the PM, but I'm quite comfortable now with my decision with the MM. It's a perfect tote. Very generous drop, which I love so much, and it's such a comfortable fit, and it's easy to open the bag and get your items out with it still on your shoulder, and it has many pocket options. It looks a little bit stuffed right now because if I didn't have the pillow in like I do for the Speedy, I stuffed it with paper, but usually it's plastic, and you get that anytime you order something. I just save all of that, and I stuff my bags pretty generously to hold its shape. Inside there are two pockets here and another pocket, bit longer pocket here. I wish this had the zipper. That would have been really nice, but you know, that's okay. I really love my MM Totally. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you knew that at one point I had other bags. I had to get rid of them because I was feeling overwhelmed with everything, and once I had a dear friend to help me sell bags because I'm really bad at selling, and I was just feeling overwhelmed with a lot of other things. Not looking for excuses, but I do want to brag on my friend who was so sweet to help me sell certain bags. It made me kind of clean out and do a bunch of other things around my house that I've been needing to do, and I feel a lot better about my organizational system on everything that I do in life. Anyway, it was just a huge stress reliever, but I found that the current collection is suiting me well. I use all the bags on a regular enough basis that it makes me feel glad that I indulged and got these nice bags to use. I still love the canvas. I know that they have beautiful leathers, but what happens with the leather, as you know, it gets heavier, and I like the lightweightness of the canvas and the worry-free that comes with it. With the nicer leathers, I know you have to treat regularly, and then you have to be very careful not to scratch it, and then it gets where that doesn't fit my lifestyle. I am one of those that if you can spill something on something, I'm going to be that person who does it, or I'm just clumsy just enough that I don't want to have to fret over the bag to that degree. And again, my lifestyle is still a bunch of running around and needing to focus on that activity, not like, oh, protecting the bag so much. Anyway, to each their own, but I hope this is helpful. I know there's been requests for my other handbags. I just thought this would be a little overwhelming to throw all of it in. So this is the Louis Vuitton one. I hope you're all doing great. Love you all. Peace and love to everybody. Bye.